Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and to a brand new video. My name is Ravi, I'm an artist, and occasionally I like to put out these time-lapse videos on my pet portrait commissions that I've just been sat waiting on my hard drive, just waiting to be added into a video. I hope you're all keeping well during this scary and really strange time. The past few videos that I've uploaded have been more time lapses of paintings or people or things, but I've not really talked about this current global pandemic. So for us in the UK, the lockdown started around the middle of March, and well, it wasn't actually different to how my regular routine was, and it still isn't. If you're watching this and you're an artist too, or you're a creative, you're a freelancer who works from home, you can maybe agree with me that staying home for like 90% of the week is just how it is for us. This is a really random and weird observation, but say for me growing up, I always wanted to be indoors writing or drawing or just, being on the computer, and it was sort of frowned upon because I was always told to go out and talk to people or going to town and go shopping. But the past few months we've just been told to stay at home, and it's been like a really weird flip. I forgot to mention I have a respiratory illness, that's why I'm staying inside even though some restrictions have been lifted. I just want everything to be completely safe before I start going out again. Anyway, onto the topic of this video, keeping creative and motivated during lockdown. So for the past few months, so since the start of lockdown in March, I've had a few moments of feeling unmotivated and not really wanting to sit in my studio to work. I've still had my commission list, like my waiting list, just so I can power through that, and it's been my sort of like my saving grace when it comes to motivation. Knowing that I've got people waiting for their portraits, it does help me push through with work, even on days where I'm probably not in the mood to work. But for me, I feel like it's more of a mental thing. I can tell myself over and over that I'm not in the mood to work, but then when I get stuck into a new portrait and I've got a good podcast to listen to, or like a music playlist, or like a really long video, I usually find that I get out of that initial mindset and I end up having a good work day. I do have days where I look at like commission work that I have to do and I just feel like maybe I don't want to do that. I do tend to get burnout at least once or twice a month where I just want a couple of days to focus my mind on something else. So in situations like this, I just bring out my oil paints and get started on a new painting. So in the past few months, I've worked on a few different oil paintings, which have been a really great way to shift my focus and just feel like I'm having a break from work. But it's not really a break because I'm still productive and I'm still creating, and I really like that. I said at the start of this year I wanted to learn how to paint with oils, and each month I wanted to create a new painting. So I'm still keeping on track with that, and because it's a new medium and literally every time I paint I'm learning something new, it's a lot of fun, it's a big challenge as well. So keeping that in mind, I love this balance between my commission work and my paintings, and when I mix up my schedule I enjoy it a lot. The past few months I painted a few different paintings, including a large birthday present for my fiance Ryan, that scene from 365 Days, the movie, a scene from a particular movie, and that video is a little bit different and it will be uploaded soon. I painted a few different portraits of different people too, so for me I feel like I have a lot of creative inspiration around me. Like I'm never really thinking like, what do I do? What do I paint? Another thing that's keeping me motivated is this YouTube channel. I really want to get into the habit of putting out regular content, whether it's videos like these, more time lapses, more paintings, or even vlogs of what my average work week is like. So with each commission I get, I try to film most of it, if not the entire process, as I can add that to my future videos. On days where I feel like I absolutely do not want to do anything, that's perfectly normal. We can't just work every day like robots. We need to have some kind of break. So one thing that I've started doing, especially now that the weather has picked up and it's sunny on most days, I sit out in the garden and I read a book for an hour. One book I've been reading and really enjoying is called Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert. If you're any type of creative, like honestly read her book, it will resonate with you. There'll be something in the book that you'll really like and it'll really help you. She has some golden chapters in there that will help you through your creative process. Honestly, it's so good. One thing I've learned from her book is that my need for things to be perfect is actually a form of fear. I know, right? Because trying to perfect whatever you're creating in a way is like saying it's not good enough, and it stops you from putting out your creative work into the world. I've been doing that for so long, especially when it comes to my YouTube content. I've been thinking that I want my content to be perfect in how it looks, how the video is edited, and also how I look too. But when you're trying to perfect things, it only slows down your progress, and it can even stop you from even putting anything out there. Instead, a great way to look at your creative project is doing your best and releasing it out into the world, because you should strive for progress and not perfection. A few of my oil paintings that I did at the beginning of the year, the final result was the best that I could do at the time. I've learned something new from each piece that I've created, and then the tips and tricks that I've learned, I can add it to my next painting and so on. It's more of a progress rather than each single piece has to be brilliant, because that's not what I'm aiming for. I'm aiming for more progress within my skills and just improving, really. I think I'd rambled on a little bit there, but anyway, back to the things that I've been doing during my actual time away from work. I'm not really much of a gamer, but in the past I was a huge fan of The Sims, but I don't have it on my laptop anymore. I really missed that game. I haven't played Sims 4 yet. I was playing The Sims 3, absolutely loved it. When I get a better laptop or an actual desktop computer, I will definitely get The Sims 4. It's just that my laptop at the moment, it's I've had it for 7 years. So when I do upgrade and I get a new laptop or a computer, I am definitely getting The Sims 4. But I have been sneaking in a few gaming sessions on the PS4. Ryan has a PS4 that he uses like every single day, and I've been playing Spyro. Yay! I absolutely loved the game growing up, and I've been playing the recent release. It's just been so much fun, and it helps to take my mind off work. Anyway, I hope you're all keeping well during lockdown, and if you're watching this for some advice or inspiration for your own creative work, I hope some of the things I've said have been somewhat helpful. If you have any tips or advice on staying creative and motivated during lockdown, feel free to leave a comment below, as it may be helpful to someone else reading. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!